Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Now, Ewart Everton, more popularly known as Mad Cobra, is now in international news, but for the wrong reasons. Now, according to ABC News, a 55-year-old man from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, was charged by the Florence County Sheriff's Office after a traffic stop led to a DRUG seizure on Tuesday, according to the deputies. Deputies say they initiated a traffic stop near I-95 in Florence for speeding. During the traffic stop, deputies added that they had reasonable suspicion of criminal activity and requested permission to search the vehicles. During their search, deputies found 2 kilos of cocaine and a Beretta 9mm pistol. Ewart Everton Brown was charged with DRUG trafficking in cocaine and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. So apparently that's not his first charge. Now, this is very unfortunate because Mad Cobra is known for smash hits, international smash hits like Flex and recently Tita Pool, and he is a giant in dancehall. So it's very disappointing to hear this, and they are saying that he has already been charged. Now, I see lots of persons arguing and debating. He was so successful. He was so successful. In fact, he had even won a lawsuit, and I believe got a few $100,000 from the lawsuit. He had slept in a hotel or something like that, and he won and got a big payout. So he is, or he should be, far from broke. I do believe he has a line of buses in Portmore called Elta Skelter, and it seems like he was living, or he is currently living in America. What a lot of persons are saying is that, why hasn't he invested his money instead of doing these kinds of illegal activities? And at 55 years old to be charged, I hope he has a good lawyer, because no one wants to waste away in prison like that. This is very unfortunate news. I do wish him the best in this situation. Maybe he's innocent, I don't know, but he was charged. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Don't tell me not to speak.
Remember, I refuse to have you describe in any way any member who is not able to attend any sitting in the manner that you.
Why didn't you allow him to answer them when they were there?
Please, that matter I will deal with at another level.
No, if I can't ask my question freely and you want to muzzle me, you can keep him in by yourself. You want to muzzle me and your rulings are what I call it. You freely with no basis.
Very well.
You want to keep the truth from Jamaica, and I'm not going to be a part of anything that you're trying to stifle the truth. Jamaica must know what we have dealing with these sensitive areas.
Remember, there is decorum and there is respect in all of these matters, and I wish that you would preserve.
You are telling me about decorum and respect.
Thank you very much.
I asked the question very decently, and no raw question. So tell me about decorum and respect. I'm trying to get the truth from. Is that disrespect?
Please.
It seems you want to encourage all form of things, and that's wrong, and it must be exposed. I'm not going to be a party to anything that trumps the truth. Jamaica should know. You can keep your committee by yourself.
Now, the Parliament House is actually quite festive today, as Everald Warmington walked out of Tuesday's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee meeting after he was stopped in his attempt to speak about the character of a senior director at the Integrity Commission. Mr. Warmington accused the committee chairman Edmund Bartlett of stifling the truth before leaving the meeting at Gordon House. Earlier, Mr. Bartlett expressed his disappointment with the contemptuous remarks about the Integrity Commission, some of which have come from committee members. So in other words, Mr. Warmington was voicing his opinion about a particular person who happens to be the senior director at the Integrity Commission. Now, Mr. Bartlett felt like, he did not want to condole this kind of accusations or description while the person was not present. And, Mr. Warmington felt like he was being muzzled. Muzzled is something you put on a dog to stop barking or something like that. So he's saying that, no, you want to basically hide the truth from the Jamaican people, because if somebody's doing something wrong, despite the fact that they are the senior director, you need to expose it. But, Mr. Bartlett was not having it. And so he feels as if the whole Mr. Warmington feels as if this whole thing is wrong. Jamaican people should be in the know, and he wants to have nothing to do with anything that is not of integrity, which this is very interesting because you have to realize that this is called the Integrity Commission, and so the mere fact that their integrity is being questioned and Mr. Warmington had to leave the meeting says a lot. The situation is very telling. No, if somebody is exposing a senior director in the Integrity Commission, the mere fact that Mr. Bartlett stopped him in his tracks and Warmington walked out is very telling. And I'll leave it there. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Now I am still on the festivities that are happening. Now big artist Aidonia was performing overseas, and the crowd was loving it. You had two girls on the stage dancing. Now literally seconds after, while he was still performing the same song, the two girls the two females, broke out in a big fight, and the fight looked like when, I don't know if you ever watch cartoons and you see that piece of garbage running around blowing with the wind. So the people just the two ladies were just in the crowd, in the audience, that big brawl, and the crowd is separated, and then Aidonia just continued his performance as if it never happened. He's a professional, he knows what he's doing, but it seems like they were fighting over Aidonia. I don't know, allegedly they were fighting over Aidonia or something like that. But it's crazy how you would fight for somebody or fighting over somebody and he didn't even bat his eyes to look at you to see what was going on in the audience. That's crazy. And with that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. Please take care of yourselves.